Hi, everybody. Today I'm going to talk about the fear of failure. If when you're thinking about moving forward and accomplishing your dreams and building your coaching practice and doing anything that you haven't done before, you're going to hit a wall of failure. You might sit down and feel like, well, I don't know if I'm going to be successful. I've tried programs before and I didn't do well. How do I know I'm going to do it right this time? I don't want to waste money. Um, and so you don't want to waste money. In identifying that you're really afraid of failure, there's some things that you can do. Okay. One, understanding that the fear of failure is understandable. And that fear is just trying to keep you safe. It's trying to keep you from getting hurt. Your internal voice might be telling you, remember that time you did and you failed. Remember that time you went and you failed. Remember that time you said and you failed. It's just trying to keep you safe. And it makes sense it would. This is natural. Every person, regardless if they're a multi-billionaire or if they are, just making a couple of $100s, they have a fear of failure at some point. What separates those who actually are successful versus who are not is the people who are successful face their fear and they get help with it. Okay. So, one, you need to understand that fear of failure is normal. It's normal. It usually happens when you're about to go into a new space, when you're about to make more money, when you're about to do something you haven't experienced before. And it's normal. What you should not do is not step into the fear, is avoid it because you're not going to grow. Okay. So, at the opportunity that you have to expand the walls of your comfort zone, you stop because you're afraid you're not going to grow. You're not going to reach the area that you want to reach, the level that you want to reach. So, you need to understand that failure is normal. Fear of failure is normal. And with failure, it's normal. The bigger the risk, the bigger the failure, the bigger the learning lesson. If you don't fail, you're not going to learn. There are some things that you're going to have to do poorly at so you can do great at. There's not one set list. It's all up to your experience and how you carry out things. But at some level, you are going to mess it up. You're going to mess it up. And it's not going to be as devastating as you think. You're just going to learn from that experience, grow, and do better. Everybody has messed up. So if you're looking at billionaires and millionaires, they've made like multi six figure mess ups, mistakes, failures, and they've overcome it, learned from it, and made multi six and seven figure wins. If you're going to start your own coaching practice, failure is just part of it. In any business, failure is just part of it. You're just going to have to get used to it. You're going to have to get used to looking for it a little bit. Like, you know what? I haven't failed in a while. How am I holding myself back? The second thing you want to do is step into the failure. Do it anyway. As long as you identify that what you're doing is in line with your values, it's in line with the destination you're trying to get to, it's safe, step into it. Okay, I'm not saying go jump off of an Empire State Building with no parachute. No. But, after you validate that it's okay, I don't want to say it's irrational, but after you check to make sure that all of the boxes are checked, that you're safe, that the risk is worth taking, and that, you're not putting yourself or anybody else in harm's way, go ahead and step into the fear. Do it anyway. That's how you're going to expand the walls of your comfort zone. Okay. And then the last thing is get a coach. The wonderful thing about having a coach is that they help you think differently about the state in which you're in so you can move forward. I'm going to say it again. A coach will help you think differently about the state in which you're in so you can move forward. So if you're afraid, they might ask you, what are you afraid about? Why are you afraid of that? What happened the last time you failed? And they're going to probably ask you deeper questions because it's based off of what you offer, what you say, what you bring to the table. You need a coach if you're going to develop your coaching practice. Coaches need coaches. You need a coach to help you grow your business, to help you get from one step to the next. Okay? You need somebody who's going to ask you those deeper questions, challenge you, call you out lovingly so that you can think about your situation from a different perspective and so you can grow from it, so you can get to another level and meet another fear that you have to conquer. You need a coach. Coaches take you from where you are so you can go forward. Okay? And a counselor takes you from where you are so you can go backwards and fix things. As a coach, we're not trained to fix anything. We're trying to help you think differently, better, more critically, be more innovative, have a better performance. Okay? So what you're looking for is a coach who's going to help you do that. The best coaches are coaches who have walked your walk. They've been where you've been. They faced some of the challenges you've already faced or something very similar. And they empathize with you. They don't get into your feelings. They don't get into your story. They don't get wrapped up in your drama, but they can look at it from a neutral standpoint and say, okay, let me ask these deeper questions. They can recognize certain things that you don't recognize about yourself and help you overcome that fear, help you walk in that fear so that you can grow past it and you can actually identify that level of success and reach that level of success that you really, really are looking for. Okay. So the 3 things you need to do in facing your fear is 1, understand that the fear of failure is normal and that failure is normal when you are going to make success. The bigger level, the higher level you want to go, the more money you want to make, the bigger failures you will have, the more failures you will have. It's just part of the process. Okay. Failure is not a bad thing. The only time failure is bad is if you don't learn from it. The second thing is you need to do it scared. You need to go ahead and step into that fear and go ahead and do it anyway. As long as you validate that it's not going to take your life, take someone else's life, and that all in all, this is a good direction to take, that it's in line with your values, it's going to take you in the direction that you're looking to go in, it's going to help you get to your destination, go ahead and step into it. I'm not saying don't do it without discernment. I'm just saying once you have discerned that this is okay, this is a safe space, go ahead and do it. Step into that fear. Okay. And then the last thing is get a coach who can help you. You don't have to go through this alone. You don't have to start up your coaching practice by yourself. Get with someone like myself who does this all the time, helps other businesses, other coaching practices start from scratch. Teach you what you need to know right now so you can save your money and not spend it on things you don't need to spend it on. How to help you invest in your future, invest in your business. Okay. So those are the 3 things you need to do. If you need any help getting through your fear so you can walk into your purpose, so you can reach your success destination, and so you can build the coaching practice that God has told you to build, let me know. You can reach out to me. Let me put up the banner. You can reach out to me at tinyurl.com BLPS 2021. tinyurl / tiny tinyurl.com/BOPS 2021. And I look forward to working with you soon.